I was born in 1958 in a small town of Vinh Long, nearby to Cần Thơ, from the Mekong Delta region of South Vietnam. I was the eldest daughter in the family of 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. The war is out, is somewhere out of our area. Then sometimes we just got the distant attacking by bombing, from the communists, Vietnamese communists. That's what sometimes we scared. That's what, but not many times we got that. After 75, when the communists took over the government, I was in a mix of feeling and confusion, because I don't know what got to do, but just in case, but I have a hope that maybe the new government, the new power will be a bit better than the current one in case of corruption. And we hope that it's no more war, so we did not see any people die in front of us easily, or in the massive things. Yes, so we started to live as normal. My father still practicing as a nurse, and everything's the same. I keep going to high school to finish my year 12, and afterward I entered the university in Cần Thơ. I have a dream of being a scientist because I love study, so I try to become a scientist when I grows up. I attend the Cần Thơ University in the Faculty of Agriculture. I've studied about raising the freshwater production.
However, Alice's dreams of finishing university were dashed when her father ran foul of the communist government. One reason being his membership of the executive of the Hoa Hao religion, which had opposed the communists. Just as the situation was becoming desperate for the family, they were offered a place on a boat.
January 1979, we we escaped by boat from that, to go to the open sea. Unfortunately, the captain is not on the boat, but we didn't have the captain, but we do have the compass, we have the map, we have everything, but none of us can see, can know how to use the map or the compass. Around because we don't know the way.
After being at sea for 7 days and 7 nights, the boat finally landed at a small unnamed island belonging to Indonesia.
We've been there for two or three nights, and then we've been pulled away to the refugee camp, which is in Tendubina, the temporary one. After we've been interviewing by the Australian reps to accept us, and after that we flew to Jakarta, with the capital, and they stay there in the nursing home place, staying there for 1 month. Then we flew to here, to Sydney, in 24th of May 1979. I thought that like moving to Australia looked like moving to another town in Vietnam. So I did not bring anything for me, it's just my 7th school report. I mentioned about Australia. I just said Australia is where somewhere it's got a lot of bushes, So it's quite a big country, and then I think that like, it seemed to me I go, wherever my parents go, I go. I don't think about my future anymore. Even though I did not, attempt or intentional to come to Australia, I never have that idea. I never. But because of that this situation, I was forced to leave my country. But this is quite a golden opportunity for me to have a different, perception or observation from what they people call human rights, freedom or stuff like that, and I feel very enjoyable in, staying in Australia, I can see that like different perception, different behavior of different, kind of nationality people treated me so far, and I try to now to teach or to talk to myself or teach my kids to try to do something in contributing to Australia, whichever way I can, whichever way my kids can. That's why I say sometimes I feel like thank you for the best situation, because the best situation you can see you suffer from that, but sometimes it's give you a better situation, opportunity. I believe that. So I never said it's very bad. I feel very sad. I say, yeah, I know it's bad, it's sad now, but maybe I believe that later on we will meet and come across with another good things. So I choose to stay here. And they ask me, why don't you go back to Vietnam? I say, because now I'm living here. I'm used to living here, so my behavior is different now. It's more likely, Australian than Vietnamese. So I went back to Vietnam many times, but I don't think that I can be living there as a visitor only. But I don't think I can work with them, or I can stay with them at the permanent resident and stuff like that. Because now it had to be takes time for me, about 10 years to be Australian, to be in the Australian society. So it takes time for me again when I come back there, to adjust myself, to live in this society.